All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, keep on sharing the contents far and wide. We really and truly appreciate it. So anyways, as you saw by the title, we're going to be doing our 7 takeaways from this actual game. What game we're talking about? We're gonna be talking about the Jamaica Reggae Boyz versus Trinidad and how we see this Jamaican Reggae Boyz team shaping up. All right, but at the same time, we're going to go through some of the statistics out of the game, natural, what the United States game, because obviously that game is very much important towards what Jamaica need to do in order to reach that level. All right, so those are the things that we are going to be discussing, and we are going to be doing 1 hour. All right, so hopefully you get the link as soon as it comes through. Okay, so anyways, as you know, Jamaica won the game 4-1. That puts Jamaica on a +3 goal difference, because the first result versus America was 1-1, so that scratched off. All right, so United States went on to blank St. Kitts 6-0. So at this point, they are on a +6 goal difference. Obviously, they do have Trinidad coming up from this point. So it's all down to if they can match our scoreline against Trinidad or go behind it. And then we have to score as much, just the same, to see if, see who wins the group, because that is the whole main aim of this thing. Who wins the actual group. All right. It's going to be a tough one, tough one, but it's possible. So you guys have to let me know if you think we can actually achieve it. For me, what I saw yesterday, I like it. I like what I saw yesterday completely, because I saw two things. I saw the U23s. I did a watch along to it. You can go there and check it yourself. I did a watch along to that one, and it was very good. All right, yes, I like that one. And then later on, what I like, oh, the fact that Jamaica played the football, not just kick it long, even though Trinidad was actually sitting back. So that is a big one. Dean Mackenzie, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Hope all is well with you and your family. All right, yeah, man. Massive respect for the continuous support. Okay, yeah, man. So let me give you some stats overall. In the first half where we had majority of the control of the ball, Jamaica had 63% possession to 37, and then Jamaica collected 257 passes, which is very good. All right, which is very good. If you look at the metric, it was majority of the passes were actually in behind. Obviously they gave up everything, so obviously you know that it would have been something of that sort. All right, yes, but nonetheless, we wanted that. If someone giving you the opportunity to keep it behind, you have to take it and work from there to build up. All right, and they did just that. So I like that one. I like that one. Wells, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Simplified Cinema, how you doing, man? Best as documentary. Bless up yourself. Danapan Pierce said, I'll see you all don't believe in Jamaica, because I am the only one say on Sportsmax that we will beat them by 4. Donovan Peart, I don't really care what you believe in, and it's not about what me believe in either. It's about what I have to do. What I have to do. I'm here to assess something that makes no logical sense. So if a next team did something, I can't tell lies and to come here to bolster your ego. You understand me? That's your ego and your self ego, not mine. You understand me? Yes. Let me just this channel is for reality only. I don't pretend like anything is great. You have to prove me that you're great, and then we come out and give you your greatness. Simple. John Rock says, great victory. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Simplified Cinema says, JJJDD. Come on now, bro. You can't mess up my day by wearing a Man City shirt. Come on, bro. Okay, I'm very sorry. I don't know what. It doesn't matter what I've done. Somebody will have a problem. That's one thing I do know when it comes on right here. All right. So let me just stay with what I was actually talking on, because that is very much important, because we have limited time, guys. Remember, I said I have limited time, so I want to make sure I can complete everything that I said I'm going to do in the 1 hour's time. All right. Yes. Julie, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. JD, what you think about Whisper now? Nothing different from what I thought before. The problem is you don't listen well. You understand me? Yes. Anyways, let me just focus on what we're talking about. Akeem Stone, big of yourself, said Demarai great good performance from the birthday boy. Yeah, man. He did his thing. He did his thing. He did his thing. Anyways, so the first half was 63%. The second half was a little bit different. Obviously, you know that it's two ways it could go. You're leading 3-0 already. You don't want the person to get no momentum. So the first thing you would have done is to make sure is to make sure is to make sure is to make sure you secure your back, not to give up anything. All right. And credit to Trinidad, they came out and literally tried to stock it on Jamaica, and it worked for a sustained period. Even the coach said the same thing. We're going to play what the coach said as well. All right. Yes, EVM said the same thing. He said they never really had much chances aside from just the one that they scored from. I beg to say no. I think they had a little bit more chances, because Garcia, he kept getting behind from both sides. So they did have chances, but the clear cut chance was not there. All right, the clear cut chance was not there. That's what I could say right there. All right, the clear cut chance was not there. But it's chances nonetheless. Let me see. Hello, what up, man? Oh, my brother, what are you doing, man? Hope all is well. Um, Julie, I have no conversation. I prefer not to talk on that anymore. Just leave that alone. I'm here talking about Jamaica, so can you just move on with it, bro? You're getting an eye now, all right? Yeah, man. What up, man said, hello, JD. It was a good game for the United States. Brian Reynolds scored a laser long goal, and Milajovic scored 2 goals. Yes, he had two assists as well. Yes, yes. I was watching it. I was watching it, and I'm pretty much impressed as to the tempo that United States can play. I don't think much teams in the world can match them. It doesn't matter who they do put on the field. So that is something exceptional, you know, and I'm hoping that I think Jamaica might have the capability to play as fast as them. Yes, because we have fast players, but I don't think much people can't press like them, so I don't think Jamaica will achieve the pressing metrics as them. But at the same time, if Jamaica could press at least as half as them, because as half as them would be as level with the rest of the world, like high level teams, because the United States actually out here pressing more than a lot of teams in the world. All right, so I'm impressed with them. I'm impressed with them, but once Jamaica work on the passing, get the passing going, like what we saw yesterday, get it much more crispier, and with the speed, I think they can still beat some of the pressing coming from United States. So I like what I saw. I like what I saw. It can build from. All right. Simplified Cinema said, I believe Jamaica is missing two good ball carrying midfielders, and the transition will improve. Yes, 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 yes. Let me start go into the seven things that we saw. All right, the 7 things that we saw. Um, yeah, the 7 things that we saw. Let me go into that. All right. Yeah, so we start with number one. Number one, Number one yesterday, that what I looked at, the main thing that I looked at yesterday, would have to simply be the coach's tactics. All right, so we had we had Angus saying what he's saying, and we expected a reply from the coach. I heard him and talked on it and saying that, oh, important, they have to take this game because this game is important to the entire culture. So they don't want to mess up anything, and they want to go out there and make sure to please the fans. Yeah, so they structured everything. They looked like they looked at both when they are in a low block and when they are advancing as well. The low block, they did much better with the low block. To be honest, they did much better with the low block. But and still regain control of the game with the advancing Trinidad team, because the advancing Trinidad team was actually getting the better of Jamaica in that spell, and they brought on the substitution came on with Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson started to dictate the pace to get back the game back into Jamaica's control. All right, because remember, once they scored, they got two chances before they scored, and then they scored after that, and then after they had one more chance in between the one that they called for a penalty. You get me? So they had a spell, a good 15 to 20 minute spell, where in which they look like they're going to give Jamaica all sorts of problems. And the coach made that adjustment and keep on looking at the options to change to make the adjustment. So I want to say that the coach's tactics worked this time. And I think he outcoached Angus Eve. What say you guys? Because I strongly believe, based on what I saw in the second half, Angus Eve actually never expected Jamaica to create from the wing plays, because they saw that they struggled to create against America. So he decided that, okay, we are going to give you the wings and then you do what you want. But they created from all sides because he gave them too much space. You get me? So for me, I think his static works, and he outcoached Angus. In they were even in the second half, but in the first half, he definitely outcoached him, and because of the first half, that was enough for Jamaica to win the game. The second half was balanced. So I thought that if Angus had came out with his first second half performance, it would have been a different game. Who said that Jamaica would maybe score more? But maybe they would have conceded more as well, because Jamaica struggled to shut them down. They pretty much never shut down Trinidad in the second half. So it could have been a much more of a face to one. But obviously, the way our Angus talked, it looks like he was in fear of the quality of the front four. So he never wanted that to be exposed. And that was the difference why he took the gamble to go five at the back. But I thought that he had a better shot at going at the midfield and actually put your three in midfield. Because when they put the three in midfield with Overy came on, they looked like a complete different team. We struggled to hold them on both wings. So I think Angus got outcoached, and Trinidad need to beat Angus for their failure or not giving their best foot forward, as to what I saw still. I don't know if you saw the same. All right, so the coach Imir number one, that is number one for me. Number two, let me get the comment section first before we go anywhere. Let me get the comment section. All right, we have Nick says Angus was complaining about the penalty. When I re-looked at it, a lot of people said he never touched it. It never touched him. Even if it touched his hand, it would not be considered as a penalty, because look, if a ball hit your head, how can you have control as to your arm after? So I do believe that it would have been an extremely harsh penalty if it was given, if it actually touches his arm. All right, so we are here for 14 minutes. We have 100 odd people here. If you can smash the like button if you forgot to hit it, please do so, because we are only trying to go for 1 hour. All right, we want to try to get at least the 7 in the 1 hour and still have you guys engaging in the thing. So as you come in, the mandated thing is just to hit the like button, because we actually give you quality, and I'm not asking, I know for a fact. All right, so if you don't want reality, I don't know, maybe you have to draw in a corner, yeah man. So let me continue. So we have Bessa says whisper bath water drinkers will come out and speak. Yes, yes, they you expect that, and I'm not into that today because in a much more positive mood and just moving on. I have no time for that. I have no time to waste. Rowan Manning, how you doing, man? Bless up, JD. Can I get an update latest to the Ethan Pinnock? Will we have him anytime? I think the longer it goes, it's better. And I have a feeling that he might just come um, at the end of this match, if not in this match. Rasta Gale, big up yourself. Thanks for the continuous support. Massive, massive respect. And then we have Jay Saguna. Thanks for the support as well yesterday. All right. Massive, massive respect. Dark Ars FC said, JD, what do you think is best for Jamaica in the next game? Give the bench players minutes or try run up the score versus St. Kitts? We are not leading. So why would it be give bench players minutes? Unless you think the bench players are better than the actual starting players. So let me know in the comment section if you think the bench players are better than the starting players, because that's the only sensible thing. That's the only sensible thing. Because if United States scores 6 and they already have a plus on us, they already have a +3. Let me make sure to give you here the live table so you can see it for yourself. This is the live table at this point. United States scored 7, conceded 1. Jamaica scored 5, conceded 2. So we are on a +3, they are on a +6. All right, so that is 3 away from us. And remember, every goal they do score against Trinidad is going to be added a next goal on it. All right, so it's going to be +7, +8, +9, +10, +11. So what you want to make sure are, obviously we have +3, so you have to start from +3, +4, +5, +6. So if they keep on scoring, if they beat Trinidad by 3 clear goals, Jamaica have to beat beat St. Kitts by 4 at the no, if they beat them by 3 clear goals, they have to start beating them by they beat St. Kitts by 7, because Jamaica have a worse disciplinary record than United States, because once it's draw on head to head, and because you drew in that game, and if you match on goal scored and goal difference, it's gonna go down to disciplinary, and Jamaica has no disciplinary because they have gone over 1 billion yellow cards now. You understand me? So you can't go down to that, none at all. You have to outscore them, period. So with you have to outscore them, Dark Horse. What would be your attitude going in? So let me ask you the question. What would be your attitude going in this thing? After start your best players them, and if you can score 5 or 6, and then you hear what's going on. I don't know if they guys, can someone check if both games will be on the same time? Because I think that's a fair thing to do, to put both games on the same time. That would be the perfect thing to do. Let me check if they're going to have both games at the same time, because that simply means nobody can really mash up anything on the final day, Yes. All right. Brian Burke says, Angry Angus complains about everything. All right. My goodness. All right, guys. If I missed your comments, sorry about that. All right. We have Vinny Congo. Big up yourself. Remember, progression to the quarterfinals more or less guaranteed. It's not guaranteed as yet. It's still up in the air, but I think, yeah, it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Oh, yes, it's guaranteed, because if Trinidad beat USA, USA would drop out. No, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed as yet, but almost. Because if St. Kitts beats Jamaica, which cannot happen, I don't know, unless 7 players get red card, it's going to happen. But that's the only way it happens. All right. Yes. So realistically, it's guaranteed for you to progress to the next round. It's guaranteed for you to progress to the next round, because I don't see Jamaica losing to no St. Kitts, because I was trying to figure out a way how Jamaica would drop their goal difference, and they have to score more than a few goals against Jamaica, which I just don't see happening. I think that's not reality. Yeah, you be honest, just like what I said, for United States against St. Kitts, it's gonna be different, you know. Yes. Then we have Demarks. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here, Demarks. Rowan Manning says Trinidad number 20 over is really, yes. I think he was very good when he came on. He was pretty much like the most standout player throughout the entire time. At that time, his take-ons was good. His vision was good. Yeah, I really respect him, man. A good player. Ank Hill said Jamaica will score 4 against St. Kitts. All right, 4 against St. Kitts might not be enough. You understand me? Angus got 3 points and came to defend it it when attacking us would have been better. I think so. I think he should be the one to be blamed. If if Trinidadians watching this, yes, I think it's Angus you would blame. Honestly, the Trinidad coach should not have let Jamaica play on the wings because Jamaica can be a threat on the wings. Yes, what up, man? But he thought that they couldn't create from in the middle, and Latibeaudiere created through the middle. Lambert created through the middle as well. Rasta Gale, thanks for the late birthday wishes, man. Massive respect. All right, fix it, you know. I think we should make Whisper start in the next match and see what he got. Well, that's down to the coach, to be honest. All right. Damian Bailey said, big win, JD, but the ref them a blow guns a blow against we. Okay. Blow against we. Okay. Wells says still underestimating Jamaica about 4 against St. Kitts. No, it's just the person said that in the chat. It's just the person said that in the chat. Remember, Trinidad scored 3 against them, so maybe that's what he's looking at. All right. Ray Davis says I'm here was off by saying he was criticized for picking Whisper. My understanding from the questions posed to him is about the double standard in not picking Ravel. Yes, I think he mistook it. Yeah, yeah. But maybe it was different as well. Maybe others piled the pressure on him as well. Dark R says, I think finishing second would be a big deal. Yes, it would be a second would be you're going to go in the Canada, Mexico part. And to be honest, Mexico looks like one of the best teams, but Jamaica wants to test themselves. Algrimson wants to test themselves. So I think they should not be fearing anybody. Just go there and try play against the Mexicans. Try do what you have to do, and then you have an next-pressing team to fight with. You played Qatar, you played Jordan, that presses harder than Mexico. So and you score against them. Obviously, you lose both games, but you never had the strongest teams. So you can use a lot of things to motivate yourself right there. Drew, it's called fair play. Okay. All right, it's called fair play. Well, Jamaica never played fair in the last 2 games then, according to Drew Ross, because we got a lot of cards. So it can't come down to fair play. You have to just outscore America, period, in order to qualify. You can't tie and goal difference. So that is something against Jamaica right there. Everton, all you do, man, Jamaica needs goals in the St. Kitts game. US beat TNT by 2 or 3 goals. We need to beat St. Kitts for 6 or 7. If they beat them, yeah, it has to be 6 or 7. You get me? Yes, it has to be 6 or 7, period. 6 or 7, they have to beat them. JD, both games will be played at the same time. Yes, very good. Because that one you can't, because once it's not at the same time, then the cheating can come out. Because if Jamaica have to play first, then United States know what they have to do in the game. You understand me? Yes, because remember it comes down to mathematics, So yeah. All right, yeah, man. Because I saw other tournaments, they figured a ways out not to play the games, important games, at the same time, which is weird. But if it's at the same time, I love that. I love that. Damian Bailey said 8-0 JA over St. Kitts. All right. David Scott said, JD, if we come second in the group, we'll face Canada, who we could beat at the moment. I think Canada will still give Jamaica problems just the same. They have good amount of similar players that they had before. Obviously, Jamaica would go in it as the favorites To be honest, that is true. So I do agree with you. So we could beat them, but I don't think it's going to be a pushover. But the problem is, we are going to see they still stay in the Canada Mexico bracket if both of them comes first. You understand me? And you come second. You get me? So that's the thing. I think you want to meet Mexico in the finals, and then you can play the Panamas and those. Even though we don't have a good record against Panama, at least of lately, to be honest. Should we bench Antonio, Gray, Bailey, and Lambert? Professional Pro Club for what? For what? I've just showed you a metric. We need 7 goals at least to qualify first. And you're out here telling me that you're all right. So people, let me know what you would do. Bench the main players them and start the fringe players them. So we are gonna have Whisper, Kaim Paris, and Bowser starting up front because I think Corbett might be second to all of those guys. He's a striker. Whisper is not a striker, and Kaim Paris is not a striker. So Bowser might be ahead of Corey Burke. So what say you? We start the weaker team or start the second team because I am showing them the mathematics and it says go all out and get the goals. Because why you want to come second? I don't see the metric. Why you want to come second? That's like you're saying you're the biggest thing and you want to face anybody. No, no, no. I think the coach want to face the easier teams them first. All right, and he would consider Panama side, not Panama, but Costa Rica, that would maybe come second, a Costa Rica or a Martinique, than a Canada or a Mexico. I think everybody would want to face a Costa Rica or a Martinique, you mean a Canada over a Costa Rica. No, a Martinique or somebody else over Canada and Mexico. That Mexico looks like the best team in the competition. Up to this point, I still think Mexico looks like the best team. United States look like second best. Yes, that is true. And then I would say that Jamaica, with this win, looks like they're tied. They're tied with. No, I think Jamaica would take third because 80 only played one game. 80 impressed in the first game. Trinidad dropped off because Jamaica beat them. So Jamaica looked like the third best team, but 80 would not be far. And if 80 goes out and draw with Mexico or beat Mexico, I think 80 would go ahead of Jamaica based on the difficulties that they had to face because they had to play Qatar and Mexico. You understand me? Martinique is harder to beat than Canada. Ah, okay, Sandro. All right. Tell yourself that. I would want to face Martinique than Canada. I am very sorry. I saw both of them, and I think Jamaica's system would match up against Martinique than Canada. All right. Yes, Canada plays speed transitions and they can control the play just the same. And those are two things that Jamaica is pretty much not the best at this point. All right. Yes. So I think I would take my gambles with Martinique. Apache said, if we did beat US, we wouldn't have to worry about group. Yes, we know that, we know that, we know that. But Apache, to be honest, the coach says it was a fair result because they had more things like they had more energy than us. They controlled the ball more than us. They created more than us. So I think coming out of that in the end, not it's only reason why we keep saying that is because we scored first. But based on the pattern of play, I think the draw was a fair result. So give the guys them credit. Based on what I'm seeing from United States, I think Jamaica should get credit to draw the game. You understand me? This is a diminutive Canadian team. I know, Scott. But Martinique is a team that's just coming up as well. They are a good team. No, they play proper football because obviously they are aligned with the French. So they play proper football, that is true. But the Canada team, let me pull up the Canada team to show you guys. The Canada team is still not a weak team, people. Please don't let people fool you. Let me pull up Canada just to show you. We can show you right here. Canada team is not a weak team. To the rest of who is in the Gold Cup, all right? To the rest of people inside the Gold Cup, they are not a weak team. The thing is, you guys not respecting Guadeloupe. Yeah, all right, and you're not respecting the first match. So let me put up the Canadian team right here. You see, Milan Boyan, their main keeper, Victor Stephen Vittoria, one of their main centre back. Obviously, he's 150 years old, and then you have Kamal Miller, one of their main centre backs. He's mid 20s, so he's young. Zach McGrath, he's one of them that came in. Liam Miller came in and played against Jamaica. He missed a big sitter on the back post for Jamaica in the World Cup qualifiers. Jonathan Osorio, one of their players that they rotate. Bambito would be one that came in. Hamed came in. Richie Larie is one of their players that starts and rotate. Juna Highlight, the Jamaican Canadian, he is one of their main players that they rotate. And Lucas Cavallini is one of their main players that they rotate as well. And then you go down to the bench, you have Liam Fraser, one of their players that they rotate right there. Then you have Jacob is a new addition, Charles a new addition, Rowe is a new addition as well, Zeta is a new addition, Tom Magin, new addition, St. Clair was there. I think he was at the lower level. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check it. Scott Kennedy was in it already. Weatherspoon was there. Jaden Nelson is the one that just joined. So their first team, they have their first team, and they have four as well. They have four as well, four teams that are four players that you could say is a rotation. So you can't just jump to say that they have a weak team. They don't have the best team because they don't have their superstar. All right, they don't have their superstar. Okay, thank you, Jason. You see, so majority of the guys then played before. We just don't have Alfonso Davis, Jonathan David, Kyle Lauren, Ustakio, Buchanan, Adakobi. Yeah, it sounds like a lot now because those are star players in the region. That is true. But that shows you their depth of their squad. Their depth of their squad. That's what it shows you. So I think it's still better than Martinique. It's still better than Martinique. And they are going to get better as it goes. The next round, I can promise you they're going to slap up either Guatemala or one of those teams. So when it happens, we come back here and talk. They're going to slap down one of those teams. All right. Big up yourself, Kurt Steele. How are you doing? Hope all is well. So give the Canadians some credit. They have been doing things, so let me give them some massive credit right here. Their cutting edge isn't there. Obviously, they have world-class players missing. You get me? World-class players missing. So that is something hard to replace. That is true. Because they might have the only set of world-class players in their team, to be honest. We have to give them respect still because Alfonso Davis, whether we like it or not, he's a big timer. All right, and Jonathan David rapidly rising. You understand me? In the region, so we have to give them respect. They lost quality, but I think this is an opportunity for them to improve on themselves. You understand me? So let me see the second edition of them. They drew the first game. We drew the first game as well. You understand me? They had 55 million shots, 65,000 billion shots. I don't know. When I'm watching this game, I don't know. Oh, they never won the game. 18 shots, 6 on target. And as you said, the one big chance. But I think a lot of them are big chances. They just never count it that way. All right. A lot of them are big chances. All right. Yes. So next time, give them the opportunity for them to work on themselves. And I think we are going to be impressed with the Canadian in the second half. I mean, let me avoid them. I don't want to test my luck until we have to. If we have to face them and we will beat them up in the latter stage. Martinique will beat Costa Rica. Their head coach beat Costa Rica in 2019, but Costa Rica just beat Martinique, even though Martinique was leading, and they got a red card. And then you had Alcacer came on. Contreras came on, Aguilera, I thought came on, Bennett. Bennett played in that game. No, Bennett was not there. I don't think Bennett was there. But their new guns came in and rescued them to make a 2-0 victory over Martinique. But Martinique is a good team. But just give the older team them respect. Just like how we want people to give us respect to say we're in the top five, our top six. Give them their respect until they prove themselves to fail. Then we call them out because Mexico deem themselves as failures. They slapped down Honduras 4 goals to nil, and it could have been even more. And Honduras was not bad on the night because I promise you that Honduras come in and played in 2 other games. They could have scored 2, 3, 4 more goals, and a lot of other teams that's qualifying. But Mexico was so good on the night. They got 4 goals past them, you know. Giovanni, big up yourself. Big up yourself. What that man says, but honestly, Concacaf is like kind of growing a little bit, like Jamaica getting better, like all the teams are getting better. Yes, CONCACAF is definitely growing and I'm enjoying the games. All right. Yes, alright, bless yourself. Thanks for being here. Guys, we have 200 in the house. Yes, please do smash the like button as you come in. Let me see if we can still go on 200 just the same, regardless of the time. As I said, it's 6,000. Okay, massive respect on the 6,000. Keep on sharing the video, the lives, and the shorter version videos. And subscribe to us over Imaxit. We are going to be doing 80 tonight. I'm going to go to sleep right after this and then wake up for the 80 game because 80 play in Mexico. So we will know how good Mexico is because 80 look solid. They look solid. Boy, oh boy, they definitely look solid. All right. Yes, Pearl looks like a player that you can't stop because he's like 7,000 feet big. You understand me? Yes, he's 7,000 feet big and he's fast like plane. So I want to see how Mexico deal with those 2 forwards of 80 later. I think they are going to struggle with them, but maybe they're going to outscore 80. I don't know. What say you, based on how you guys saw 80 play? Because I think they're going to struggle with the physicality. I think they're going to struggle with 80's physicality, but I think Mexico have a lot of quality, you know. So boy, oh boy, my Asian brothers, it's gonna be tough later. You know, you could play even one of your best game and still don't win. To be honest, you know, I don't know how you guys say it. Who is stronger, JD, Pearl or Antonio? I think Antonio might be stronger because he's smaller than Pearl. So he's more compact, you know. Yes, so he could be stronger, but like maybe running body strength because of his big mass, it's hard to take him off the ball. You know, maybe you can slightly give Michail Antonio a kick or something, and he might. You could get the ball, but he's so big. It's hard. RR says 82, Mexico 2. So the man them think that it's going to be a draw. Stefan, bless yourself. Julie said, so people really think Jamaica going into the next game expecting to score 8? Yes, of course. So why? They scored 4 against Trinidad. So why they can't score 8 against the next team, you know? I don't see anything impossible in that. All right. Okay. So we haven't passed 100 as yet. Island card. Yeah, man. Keep it posted on the likes. All right. Yeah, man. Oh, we haven't passed 100 likes as yet, for real, for real. All right, people, stop style the show. We have 200 people here. Get the likes up, ask away your questions. All right, 191 watching and 20 likes. Yeah, it's embarrassing, but we saw 78 there. We're not gonna lament on that. Let we enjoy our show and enjoy our quality. All right, so let me move on to the number 2 because we did only 1. We have the coach. We have the coach. We have the coach on it as one of the positives, guys. We have the coach as one of the positives. All right, his tactics, he outcoached Angus Eve. Angus Eve tried to go shorter, and yeah, that's how it is. All right, yeah, man. Touch up the like, yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. No, man, me not so Jamaican and me not so ghetto, you know? Me not so into ghetto anymore. So, they can't resonate to me that much, you know? Yeah, so it's, you know, they have to get something in the streams to support it. If me the ghetto and gully, you know, 5,000 likes before it start. No goalkeeper now go play in that game. Oh, no. Jamaica could play and score. All right. Yes. So anyways, the second one that I saw, is the fluidity between the front four rather than trying to be static. So that is something that makes the system work a little bit more. So I saw Liam Bailey, he played central forward, but he was over the left hand side to double team with Demarai Gray some of the time. So the fluidity would be the fluidity from the front four. The front four would be the main the second one. I like that. Liam Bailey had to do more work, and no one has any special role of staying anywhere. So I actually like that. So the fluidity between the front four and sometimes. No, it's not a front four. Let me tell you how it works. I would like to set it up. Let me try give you it here, because it's good when we do it right here, so you can get to see how it looks on the field. All right, so I'm gonna pull it up right here, so you could see it right here, empty. Yep. Let me get the shirts so you guys can't say I soloed Jamaica, because you always see these madness, you know. All right, so. All right, so this is it, and this is how we started. Michail Antonio, Liam Bailey dropped off, so Michail Antonio was floating, and Liam Bailey was right here. So how it goes now? How it goes, because you have Lambakisa, no, you have Latibeaudiere and Cavan Lambert right here. You have Demarai Gray, and you have Bobby Reid right here. All right, let me switch it. So the 10 and 9 would seem a little bit different. All right, so yeah, so this is how it looks. So when they do push forward, this is how it looks. All right, this is how it looks. Which is surprising. So it was weird. And then you have Michail Antonio coming right here. Michail Antonio coming between here. So it's a 4-2-2 from time to time, and Bobby Reid keep on going out and coming in, and then Liam Bailey this side, and then they repeat it to the next side. So this is how the situation. So it's a 4-2-2. You know, they were actually playing from time to time in the attacking phase, you know, just to secure right in between here. So they are going to press with these two guys right here, and then they have two right in between, and if one press, one always be here to help. Let me change the 6 to the 8 right here so it look more realistic. So it was a fluidity going around, and it would look like this after in transition at the start, but they're pressing, it's mixing. So go back and look at it and see if that's not what you're seeing. And I love the fact that they're understanding, so you don't see two-person running. Obviously, a few times I saw Liam Bailey and Demarai Gray running, and they are in the same space, but they figured it out after the first 30 minutes or so, and they looked much better. All right. Devon Porter said, we always behind the scenes working hard to get the national team better. Claudia Fletcher, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. Yes. So what they did was impressive. All right, what they did was impressive, and I definitely give it some credit. All right, yes. So if they can work on that, fine tuning a little bit more, maybe you might not need the cam, but I still believe you're going to need the cam, and just work with the three fluid players them by itself. I think that is much more safer with bigger teams than the Trinidad team. But if he constantly like this way and trying to tweak it, just like how Pep tweaks his system, I have no problem. To say he has to do it, because you only can do what you like and what you know. All right, and definitely he knows that system, so we give it to him, right? So good game, good game. Good game from the coach. Yeah. So fluidity, for me, Fluidity for me was the second one on the list. Let me make sure I can put it up right here. So go back and watch the game, and then you can come back and chop it up with me as to what you saw and what I should improve right here. All right? Yeah. All right. So that is better right there. All right. So that is my number 2. Then my number 3. My number 3 has to be the movements between the two central defensive midfielders, them are the two box-to-box midfielders, because they're not playing as deep as what I first thought. All right, yeah. So Lambert, and Latibeaudiere. The chemistry forming between both of them is very good, because I loved when I saw one motion of them going defensive. That is what I like, when they were going defensive. Michail Antonio would stick high, and right here, Leon Bailey would drop off. One would come here, then you have a Gray would come over here, and this was Brown. Brown got caught out, and then this is how it looks. This is how it looks when Brown got caught out. All right, so it was much secure, because you had Kevin Lambert reach right here to recover for Brown. So it helps out. So the partnership between the defensive central worked well. You realize that, guys. And then Leon Bailey would have dropped even deeper right here. So even if Brown get beaten, Brown can easily well track back to get back in here. Because you already have Lambert. Luckily, Lambert won both challenges. Lambert won both challenges when he actually dropped in as a right back. So Lambert, he played well yesterday. He played well yesterday. All right. Yes, so he played well yesterday. So that is the next one I have to look at. All right, let me know if you guys saw those dropping off and picking up spots. All right, yes, because it was very clear. It was very clear in the game. If you never saw it, maybe you needed to look a little bit harder to see, but it was very much blatant when he made some decoy runs, and Latibeaudiere the same. All right, they are interchanging, so the fluidity between the team, which I talked about it one time, saying that I think that the ability, the players them that can play so much positions, the players that can play so much positions will definitely help this team, and that's exactly what I saw. That's exactly what I saw. All right, Lambert is cementing himself fit the future. Yes, it's definitely true. He's doing a good job. And we have to show him respect, right? We have to show him respect. Let me bring him back in. Let me bring him back in the midfield. All right. All right. So after that, now let me start go into. So those are 3 positives, Those are 3 positives, all right? Those are 3 positives. So you can't say I never had a whole positive video, almost 47 minutes, and it was pure positives. All right. Yes. Quality breakdown of the Reggae Boyz performance, JD. Oh, the team stand up to higher level opponent. Well, this is where we're gonna start with slight little problems that we saw in the team. Over the right hand side, it looks like we have not fixed the right hand side. All right, so in the same attack, even though we have Lambert that came over and Low that came over after one person lost it, I still believe that Bobby Reid and Brown yesterday never really flicked the way I wanted it in the first half, because you had what's his name again? What's that boy name again, man? Garcia. He dropped over the right hand side, and he had a field day just the same through that line. So I think that's something that they have to work on in the future, because we weren't. So we fixed the through ball here, the through ball through the middle. We never really had that much from Trinidad. We never had that much from the Trinidad game, but yet still we got the right hand side problem continues. So maybe that's what Mr. Algrimson started when he switched Lambakisa over the right hand side and then put Latibeaudiere over the left hand side. So that's where I have to give the coach even more props. All right, but because he took out Taxi half time, I don't know what happened, if it was like the system not working and he had an end game, because sometimes guys on the field, when you make a substitution, you know what you're doing because you know what you're trying to end up with. And that's why I gave the coach so much credit. You understand me? Joel is our right back for the future. As soon as Green fixes midfield, Joel gone back to right back. Okay, I think that's the opposite. You know? I think he's gonna stay in midfield more than what you think. You know, because he's a creator, man. The boy Garcia a cry for penalty yesterday. Yeah, he's skilled. He's skilled. So right back, the right sided problem, that we do have, right sided problem. It continues. And if you had more people in the first half, for Trinidad, if they never left him on an island for himself to beat everybody, I think Jamaica would have been under immense more pressure. So we have to take this performance with a grain of salt, to say the best, because we saw that you had one man in a system that of a 5-4-1, and he was still exposing the right-sided problem that we have. So the right-sided problem, I think that's going to be tested on a bigger day with bigger quality teams. All right, yes, that's going to be tested 100%. So I will have to wait and see, so we can look at it further. All right, so that is number 4. Number five, I have to say, Deshaun Bernard is we have found the player to play in the centre back. I think he was exceptional when I'm looking at the second side. He's still a little bit rusty, as towards the fact that he's coming from England, and obviously the situation is taking time for him to adjust, but he is exceptional player. Is reading of the game, coming forward to cut passing lanes. I saw Lowe does those things, and he exert more pressure, more effort to do it. I saw him did it yesterday 3 to 4 times, and it was uniform to his actual display. So it's not no killing up yourself to get in between. He just wait until they picked it and then he moved there. He's fast. I am not sure who is faster. I don't think Lowe is faster than Deshaun Bernard. I don't think so. So we might just get back a younger version of Lowe with a higher ceiling. So he was exceptional yesterday. Let me make sure to put it up here just for you to see, because maybe we be paying so much mind on the actual forward players and the excitement. We forgot what's going on the field. I'm gonna get you the stats right here for Bernard. As you could see there, Bernard played 90 minutes, 1 clearance, 2 interception, which I told you he was getting in front to block the lanes, and he did it so swift. It was amazing. Go back and look for that. Tackles, 2 tackles completed. Ground duels, I completed 3 after 5, and aerial duels completed 1 of 1. And he lost possession only 5 times, committed 2 fouls, and was fouled once. Touches of the ball 53, and he had a 91% passing accuracy, which is 41 of 45. 2 of 2 long passes on the day, which that is his biggest suit. The long passes. His quality is ridiculous. His quality of range of passing is ridiculous. So his speed, range of passing, tackling ability, I think we just might see another Ethan Pinnock on our hands. Another Ethan Pinnock type player on our hands. Remember, I've said it here. Clip me on that. Remember, I've said it, because people like to take my credit away from me. All right. No, I've not done anybody's stats, Issa. I am talking about my 7. All right, Issa? Yes. You're not going to change my show to what you want. All right? Yes. First comment, you're trying to be contradictive. My goodness. This brother, every show him come in, I am giving my 7. So what you do, you give your 7, Issa. in the comment section. All right, yes. Or I don't know where else, because I don't have any calling for you call me and bad me up. All right. Anyways, I'm saying Deshaun Bernard. All right. The coach talked highly of him as well, because yesterday we did our fast breakdown and it looks like he saw the same thing. So we don't need Issa to tell me anything. The coach saw the same thing as what we said live. So it was very clear. We now have a look at Issa and him drama and him manipulative techniques. Yes. All right. Yeah. So Winner United. Deshaun Bernard is an X positive that I have on my list right here. I may have to cuss out the one Issa. Bernard played well, but he has faults. He was at fault for the conceding goal. No, he was not at fault for the conceded goal. He pushed him to the byline, he stretched for the ball, and the ball went in. So people blame Lambakisa, people blame him, and people, I heard no one blaming Brown or Low. No one blame both of them when both of them is where the player got in between as well. I would say everyone was at fault in that play. From Lambakisa trying to shut down to Bernard marking him, pushing him in the right space, but failed to block the pass because he pushed him down the byline as well. He couldn't show him inside. It's either one side in Harry vibes. You show him inside or outside. Do you ever actually watch the plays and break them down? He shows him outside, which is perfectly where you should show him. But he just failed to block the ball. And after that, you still had to have someone. Bernard made the initial tackle. Yeah, I don't think he touched the ball good enough. So the ball went in. I have to look back at it. It did not touch the ball good enough. All right, so I don't think it would register as a tackle. All right, yes. And you have Damian Lowe and Brown recovering and one player run for them. So all of them would be blamed for it. He was beaten. How was he beaten when he was down the line and he slide tackled to block the ball? How was he beaten, Ishmael? Did you see the player behind him, Ishmael? Because I can pull up the clip right here now. Ishmael King, I can pull up the clip. Did you see the player behind him or the player run down to the byline, whip it, and then he tried to block the ball? All right, so tell you what, you guys already make up your mind. Maybe all of you guys in a group and make up your mind and say that's how it goes. But the video is there. The video is there for you to check it for yourself. Brown and Lowe was more likely responsible. I would say all of them. It was not his defensive mistake, Ishmael King. And please, people, 230 people watching, go there and check the video. Go there and check the video. It's on the Concacaf site. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make it easier for you. I'm going to click the video and I'm going to put it in my Discord. And you're going to go there and actually see it for yourself. And then you decide. All right? Yeah, man. And then you decide. All right? Yes, you decide. I love when they do comment, you know, because I learn what's up, you know. Yeah. So anyways, Deshaun Bernard, excellent game. Excellent game from him. He did what he had to do right there. No errors lead to no goal right there. Yes, none at all. All right. Yeah. JD, showed the attacker too much space towards the line. All right, no problem, Issa. Go back and watch the play. I said I will just put it there. I answered you already. I asked the play. I said I will put the play in there and you judge for yourself. All right. Yes, and you make sure. I'm gonna put the play from when Lambakisa was on below the halfway line, and then you see the play coming in and you decide for yourself. You decide for yourself. All right, so you're not going to change my mind. None of you guys are not going to change my mind. He was exceptional in the game. It's not going to happen. It not care what you're not going to tell me. All right, yes. It's not going to happen. All right. Jason, you're not going to change my mind. You're going to say what you have to say. But I am not going to change my mind. He was exceptional. That's what I say. And I'm done with it. All right. I'm not going to fight you guys for yours. Why you never just give me your 10 or 7? and let me read through you guys 7. JD, pull up the clip. No, the reason why, you see, if I pull it up here, you have people reporting the clip. So people reporting the clip on here because you have people that bad mind. They are that bad minded. So if I show a clip here, they report it. And when them thief people clip, it stay there. So you see these categories are very much fraudulent category. You understand me? So I would not take the clip directly from Concacaf. I will get it somewhere else to show it. And I said I would just put it in the discard so you guys can see it. All right? Yeah, man. So yeah, it's wicked. Even when we are here to prove a point on something, and we are educating each other, and doing our thing. You have people that bad mind, as to what we are doing. Believe me, they report it always, always, always. Like 2 years I'm here, they report it. And the good thing is when it's reported, it's sent back from YouTube to tell me. So the last one we did, it was reported as well. You get me? Yeah, it was reported. So it makes sense to put it up on the screen when they're going to try and report it. Yeah, it's weird because we're trying to explain something like the confusion between everybody. It would have been easy. BI Strong, no, they don't care. They don't care because it was reported to them, and then they manually come and detect it. It's not automatic, the manual and stuff. And if because I made it play longer, yeah, but I can't bother with stopping things because I wanted to see the play. You understand me? Yes. So that's perfectly fine. I won't use it. Bless up Richie. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family, big boss, man. Hope you must feel through the roof, big boss, with your little boy scoring, you know. They can't take that away from you either, you know. Just like how they can't take my football and education from you, you know. After name and shame. Yeah, man, no, believe me, El Padrino. Remember they do meet in every different bracket, even with Manning Cup. They told what you call it? They told it again. They told even Sportsmax about it and try to strike my channel when others are doing the same thing as me and no strike. So believe me, the things that what they do here, it's just a pity we still survive and you guys still support us and we here thriving strong because we want to figure the problem out. And because we want Jamaica to do better, we don't want Jamaica to be going 1 year out of games and not winning nothing. All right, yeah, man. So I will put the clip in there. So I just have to explain to you why we do it that way. All right. So you can still see. So always join the discard so you can get the information as to what we're talking on. All right. All right. My goodness, 1 hour. Let me see what the likes set on the video. We already passed 1 hour. We haven't done the rest. All right, guys. 130 on the likes. Get us up to 200, as what we said. Yeah, man. Get us up to 200. Share the video around. Continue subscribing to the channel, and let we get on our way to 7,000. Yeah, let we get on our way to 7,000. All right. Kevodan says USA beat 10 kids wicked, and Kevodan said, and they shall beat Jamaica wicked same way. Wow. Big up everything with their prayers. Okay, all right, massive respect. If Alex Marshall was a Phoenix player, his career would have been better. Likewise, Junior Fleming. So you said right now a Phoenix. I forget all of the players them good enough. I don't think so. If you have ambition and do your thing, I saw Tyreek Jimenez. Um, I saw Tyreek Jimenez. Went to Belgium, worked hard from the youth team, even though he's not up to the big team, but he's there, there and thereabouts. I saw him worked hard. So for me, I would say it's not only Butler alone can get people go places because if you go and look at the metrics, But I tell you that most of these players can use 2 foot. But we seem to see that Bailey struggle with his 2 foot, to be honest, over and over on different scenarios, in different scenarios. So it's not perfect. It's not perfect. All right. It does respect everybody. Kingston Academy, Butler, Ballers Academy, Mount Pleasant, Arnett Garden, Cavaliers, because I think Cavaliers doing a good job bringing in a lot of young kids as well. To be honest, in the numbers, Cavaliers might be doing better than Phoenix. I'm very sorry. You get me? In the numbers, but obviously because you have Whisper came through and you have Leon Bailey came through, it might seem a little bit different. But other places are doing things. So give everyone credit. Mr. Butler get players there that is beautiful from him. But Cavaliers getting players, Pleasant getting players getting interest overseas now. Kingston Academy having competition. Harborview, okay, Richie Raya said Harborview production. I don't know what he's talking about. Maybe he's talking something else. But I'm saying a lot of people doing things inside Jamaica. Why we can't just act as one Jamaica? You get me? And that is the reason why you guys always came on the channel and said I don't really fancy Whisper and I don't even fancy Leon Bailey or Craig Butler, because you guys seems to want to give one person the glory when by my research it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people doing a lot of things. And I like to give people their just due award at all times. That's why I try to study past certain levels so I can understand what's going on. You get me? Alex Marshall was Whisper once upon a time. Galaxy Boss. Be honest. Let me explain to you, Galaxy Boss. I saw enough clips from Whisper, which I told you guys this 1.5. Richie, how long it was? 1.5 years ago already. I think it was 1.5 years ago, 1.5 years ago, Richie gave me as much clips and show me all them thing here, and I saw the kid playing outside Phoenix, and that's where I actually got my my conclusive points towards where he was going to head. As towards when I said he's going to score 1.8 billion goals in the Manning Cup, and you're gonna learn what overseas education gives you. Remember, that's what I said, 1.5 to 2 years ago, you're gonna learn what overseas education gives you, But you never took it. You never listened to what I was saying at that time, because I was seeing him training with people overseas. So why is it's like we're trying to make a metric? I think Whisper was not just built by one place. He was built by the world, to be honest. He was built at one stage in some part of Jamaica, then he goes to Brookhouse, then he has other people looking after him, then he has Phoenix. So the story, hopefully his father document the story properly and give it to you. But I've seen a lot of videos, and it's not Mr. Butler alone. I saw all sorts of people deal with him for the longest time. You get me? So don't disrespect the other kids outside Phoenix as to saying that they have to go to Phoenix to be a footballer or be a better version. I think maybe it's just their attitude in football that led them to that position. All right? Yes, because when you're doing that, you're making it look like everybody that has their actual footballing badges and thing can't do nothing. You understand me? Which that is not true. Because the best football I saw play in Jamaica is actually from CC Academy. You get me? That is actually from CC Academy. It's not from Phoenix Academy. It's from CC Academy. CC I saw the best football played in Jamaica. Period. The best football. And then the second best football I saw, second set of best football is from Campion. You understand me? So a lot of other people doing things, maybe they don't find that one gem that they can sell or maybe their attitude is to develop Jamaica, not to find the next gem. Because I spoke with Kingston Academy, and they said they don't want one player. They're not going to sacrifice everything for one player. They are trying to develop Jamaica. So they are not gonna wait too long on one player. You understand me? They're gonna try and get the collective some. The guys on this channel telling you. So just look for Kingston Academy and you see for yourself. So a lot of people maybe they don't want certain things, you get me, but they are producing things just the same. So you don't need to say that, big boss, I understand where you're coming from. You're giving them their respect, which they do deserve the respect. They do deserve the respect, but not to put down others at the same time. You understand me? Yes, not to put down others at the same time as to what they're doing, because I do believe that other academies in Jamaica are doing equally as good work as Phoenix, if not better to me as well, because maybe they are doing it in way bigger bulk as well, and maybe their ambitions are different than what you look at as successful. Oh, so they make it look like yeah, Baggio, that's how it goes. But I don't want to be in that rigmarole of drama. And I'm just saying, there's a lot. By my investigation, there's a lot of other places in Jamaica really uplifting Jamaican football. And the biggest one is Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant spending serious money in Jamaica's football. You get me? Yes. No one team. No one team builds player. Well, Juras, I'm just explaining. Yeah. All right, let me move on to 6. We have number 6. Yeah, because I like to take away the story from where we are going, you know? Yeah. So Richie has the information if you want it from Richie, like all of his long time clips and stuff, so you can know when he joins Phoenix, where he was from before. Think he's an honest guy, so you can further the conversation right there. Wow. Uh, El Pagina, big up yourself. Yes, 6, number 6. I had 5 takeaways already. Giovanni, you came to the show late, and that is the problem, Giovanni. You need to turn up and stop run up and down for drama, all right, and come to the class, and we just chop up the thing, and you go on by your business for the rest of the day, all right. Yes, like, I'm gonna get some sleep right after this. So 6 we have to put it out there. I think 6 and 7 will come from the same place. I did them already, but let me keep it right there. Latibeaudiere function in the system. Latibeaudiere in this system, how he moves, and the ability and the comfort that he has, I think maybe this is why I have a feeling, I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling that he's the key player in the team. Like, he's the key player in the function, that in the system that they're trying to work. It sounds weird, and I'm gonna ask the coach, like, because you have different triggers in a system. I'm gonna ask him. I think he is the key player in his system. Yeah. So let me put that down, so I can have that to ask him. Key players to make the system function. I think he's that one. All right. Because I think he links, or he screens the back line, or he can drop back in the back line, or he can go forward, or he can, the range of passing, it's next to none. So I think he is the key guy, because he's the first one that always take the initiative to do the functions, to be honest. So I think we just have a special football on our hand. I built a video before he came here, and I said people will witness something new they never saw before in Jamaica. And I don't think he ever saw a player like this play for Jamaica. Ever. Like, ever. The maturity for his age of 23, and how he can fit in every role, every position. Even striker, this man looks like he can play. even striker, this man looks like he can play, because I saw him even playing a late box-to-box midfielder role. So not just a defensive role. So Latibeaudiere made my 6. All right, I think he's a main player in this function, in this team to make this team function. Yes, he is something special. All right, so Latibeaudiere is something very, very special. All right. Yeah, man, very, very special. So that's my number 6. And then we go right to number Joel, footballing IQ is on different level. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's special, man. Very much special. Heard a few EPL teams are interested, but I think his approach, as if like he wants to dictate where he goes, coming from a championship team, I think that's where people kind of maybe think looking different. Like, who are you? Why you want to dictate where you go? But performances like this, in the Jamaican team is like a audition, um, to to show that yes, I can pick where I want to go to play. So I think he can go anywhere. He can just go in the Premier League and play for any one of the top bottom 10 teams. I actually think he can play in any one of the bottom 10 teams system. I think so. I think so. Can go to a West Ham, fit in a West Ham. He can go to all of those systems. Even Bournemouth. No, Brentford, I think he can go as well. Like he can go on Brentford and do a good job. Yes, at Brentford as well. So I think a lot of teams at this point they are saying that what's the name again? Um Luton want to sign him as well. Luton want to sign him. So the future looks bright for him. The future definitely looks bright for him. So Latibeaudiere is the 6 point. And the 7 point, no, the 7 point is a little bit different, but very much easier. Alright, the 7 point for me would have to be Blake. I think Blake has improved a lot. I don't know. I knew that it's from before Jay Taylor talked to him. So let me not talk that bollocks, because I do watch MLS, at least his games when I'm checking out things. I do watch that. Yes, so I watched a lot of games of him and see how he functions. His system is different. His team went from a back 4 to a back 3 because of an injury. I thought either a card, I think it was a card. One of their players got a red card. They had no other option to go with the 3 at the back. And both of those systems, he passed the ball okay, short range, and still go long. Obviously, in the Jamaican system previous, he went long because he never felt confident. So I think the trust in his backline, and when Jay Taylor asked him the question, you could see that he was uncomfortable to answer it, and I truly believe that it's based off the trust, like what was actually in his head before. So now I think he has a clear slate going in for the final one. So I would say a clear slate to Blake. That's what I saw as the final one. He's doing much better than before. He's doing much better than before. He's much more comfortable. As you could see there, he had 32 touches. His passes was 23 of 27, which is 85%. He tried only 6 long passes, which was and 2 was completed. So 33.3% succession rate. That is still okay as to just the amount. Before, it is upwards of 14 to 15 up to 27 long passes he was playing in the national team. So that simply means at least the defensive side gelling well, and the capability of these players are good in front of him. We saw people from Manchester United in front of him, he knows Taxi and Low well. Then he saw Lambakise from Wolves. So he saw the quality. So familiarity and the quality in front of him makes him much more calmer. So the calmness from Blake would make my 7th here. To look at the 7 things I've learned, to be honest. All right, only one of my seven things I got pushback on, and it was me talking about Dishon Bernard, and one because I said he's going to be the next one to Damian Lowe. Ishmael of the Flyer from nowhere, because he was always fighting me for 4 years now. You get me? Yes, because I said that. So if I never said that, everything would have gone straight through the roof perfectly fine. You understand me? Yes. So Blake, I think that with the attitude that Blake has now, it can even go further. We can go further with him because now I think he brought back the confidence. He brought back the confidence in the team to believe in him and stuff, and the fans to believe in him, because a lot of people start saying, "Damn, Blake, not kicking away the ball anymore," and stuff. You get me? Me I fight you for 4 years. Yeah. You ever fight me right now? Me just I leave you alone. I'm just avoiding you right now. Yes. No, Ishmael, no. Ishmael, the start a whole new revolution. Believe me, Ishmael fight against me so bad. Him go actually support an entire different clan. Him go make a new clan against me, Ishmael. Yes, Issa does a fight against me for no reason. Yeah, man. So people, I think this one was a good one, informative one. I got my 7, so let we take a little time and take a few 7s. All right, we still need 50 more to reach the heights of 200 on the video. So please do smash the like button, guys, for us get us to 200, because it helps with the visibility. Definitely subscribe. Ishmael says quality team. Okay. You see? So all right. So Ishmael, you hear him now? Say, guys, 4 years ago, Ishmael start this Damian Lowe Pinnock war. I had said something 3 years ago, and Ishmael me go into some details and prove Ishmael wrong. And Ishmael never leg off fight, and it just gone down the drain of a war. So Ishmael is a serious man to him cause. So we have to big him up, see me. A long time him up on YouTube, I support the thing. So me not go cuss him, So big up Mr. Ishmael. Who hope all is well with you and the family. Yeah, man. Giovanni. Giovanni had trouble, man. I love all the defenders. So people just by how he's typing and he's laughing, and realize that he got people know. Mark Allen, big up yourself. Thanks for being here, guys. Give me your 7 things that you have learned. All right, give me your 7 things that you have learned. DJ said, JD, how about how the team presses? But DJ, that means you're trying to stream late. That was my fluidity of the front 4 trigger pressing and how they moved. And I showed you everything. So pull the video back, DJ. We did that already. You just joined the stream. Now we realize you're not joining the class early. And guys, in the live streams, don't follow Jason. When I'm writing down things, it's just because I'm a person. That's just me. You get me? I am not so expressive from time to time. So when you see me writing down things and everything, and yesterday the goal score for Leon Bailey, and I celebrate, I said a goal from early, and put up my hand, Jason didn't see it, and then after, when him a celebrate, him want me to celebrate. Tell you what, no man not tell me what to do. You get me? A man do what him have to do, and me do what me have to do. You get me? So Jason not tell me nothing what to do. You get me? Yes. And what my next version name again? What my next version name again, man? Blake. Blake in name. Blake. Not tell me nothing. Not tell me if I talk about no man. I talk about people when I want to talk about them. Alright? Giovanni said, things I've learned, 1 to 7, Burke is a bodybuilder, not a footballer. You saw Burke on Instagram posting that him hear all the chattery. Alright, Giovanni, are you him attack? him hear all the chattery. Someone sent it to me, and you guys can't stop him, Giovanni. So stop bad mind, Burke, Giovanni. Giovanni, stop bad mind, Burke. If the man a complain. And nowadays, Low better fight for him spot like everybody else. He's still my favorite centre back. Yes, Ishmael, but I'm just telling people that it's a long time here fighting here. So when people hear you fight with them today, I'm gonna tell them that they might be in for a long fight. All right, Burke gonna hear some more. Yes, Giovanni, I have it in my my Instagram. Someone sent it to me. Burka put a post, yo, yeah, the man them emotional in star. Me I tell you, the man them emotional still. We have some emotional ballers still in people. I'm telling you, we have some emotional ballers here. We have some emotional ballers, man. I'm telling you, man. Wicked. JD, I'm doing a live watch along for the Reggae Girls. I don't think I can. Leon, because once I'm done now, I'm gonna go to sleep. Then I'm gonna get up 3:30. Then move into the rest of the day. All right, so I'm not gonna go back to sleep when I get up 3:30. Once I'm done with the 80 match, I'm gonna get my kids to school, then leave from that to finish my work. All right, yes. Where is JT? Did he go underground? I don't know. Maybe he's busy doing work as well. Jason, JD, emotional just like the ball of them. Okay, but you get upset yesterday when somebody does say something to you. Your brain cells stop work as somebody does say something. Even when the papers them not say nothing bad, you get angry. So you're just like the ball of them, just the same. All right. Yes. So we're gonna call you out. Burke has more yellow cards than goals. He's gonna get suspended before he scores. Okay. All right, guy, Burke, that is coming from Giovanni. If you're watching the stream, all right. I never posted only one bad thing I said today in one whole stream. So you see, if me not see this man 500 likes, then me no like nothing. Because if me attack only positive, only a bad mind, the channel see me. See, then I reach 200. So what should I tell you? What should I tell you? All right. JT went to work on his interview skill. No, man. He's going to work, real life work, guys. Remember, so we put out 75,895 million videos per day. You understand me? Yes. So the man, JT, have to work for getting money. You get me? Europe expensive, and Jamaica, in a way, maybe you get $10 for a video or $5 for a video. You can it's more livable if you can accumulate all of the money together. Here, believe me, if you're not sure if you make the $200 people, you're out the door. Just like much of the places, in Jamaica, you can always find somebody to link up with their stuff. You get me? Yeah. JD, for me, what on there? Issa said Burke just too wild, man. Okay, I would take a few phone calls because the one Issa wanted to say something. So Issa, call in, let me hear what you have to say now. All right? Yes, let me hear what you have to say now. Yeah, so when you're ready, you can call in, and whoever want to call in, you can call in for this one. I'm closing off at 2 hours because I'm gonna go to sleep. Let me see. We are almost half an hour left. All right, so around 34 minutes. So you can call people, you can call in, and I take the call. All right. Stefan said, JD, for me, one, if them is at least we are able to score first. We have done so in a number of games now. Okay. Well, time will tell. Just got a customer. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, no problem. We have 34 minutes. That's what I said. Press conference cut short. Is this the end of the new media question? Yeah, because people said they never did anything good. Flavor Solution said, Imaxit Football, how do you feel about 5 clear goals that the boys missed? I did a player rating and I gave Leon Bailey a 7 to 7.5 because I thought that after a good him and Low, and both of them went down to 7.5 because after the both of them on the path to getting maybe a 9, they just do some madness. Both of them just have some madness genes. Because Bailey was having a good game and he just missed 2 goals. You have to start wondering, how that possible? How is this possible? This time it's not his right foot, It was his actual left foot, So the first one was his left foot, guys. So how he missed it? It's nobody in the goal and his left foot. So how he missed that one? And then now I'm saying, all right, then it's just one, and he's having a good game just the same. Man, the man go and do it again. You know, so that was two of the five big chances. Bobby Reid, they registered one of the big chances for Bobby Reid here. It was not five big chance because they did not register Shamar shot as a big chance. They never registered Shamar as a big chance. So it was three big chance. It was three big chance. Was calling? You call me? Me not get the missed call, big man. You don't know my number, brother. You don't know my number. A lie I tell, man. Boy, you yes, okay, me just I get the call. Okay. A lie I tell him does call me back, you know? Yeah, man. So Bailey drop down from a 9 to a easy well 7.5, if so much. Yes, so me no know. Yes, Mr. Yes, Mr. Issa. What were you saying yesterday? Because every time you call, you want to post about something. Yes, so I want your woman to chop you up for now.
Take it slow. The chance, the Shamar chance, that was a big chance.
No, they did not
register. It was a 1-on-1.
Yeah, but they never registered it as. Okay, somebody will call their brother. Call back. Yeah. Alright. Alright. We will wait for you. We will wait for you. Call back. Alright, so them take away Issa. Them take away Issa. So Issa want cuss said you know what he want to do now, people? Cause him had the protection shield, you know, for Phoenix, you know. So you know what he want to do, guys? He want to say Shamar Nichols a chance is just as Bailey chance at end. But we are giving him a time to come to you because in the hear the stream, in the ear me just say. So I'm gonna call back and watch where I'm gonna try lead to. Bailey could have been the leading goal scorer thus far with 4 goals. Yes, that is definitely true, but he had some terrible misses. Terrible misses. Yeah. So as you can see, he gets a 7.4, not even 7.5. He gets a 7.4. Michail Antonio gets a 7.5 on the system. Let me maximize it so you can see it. And this is Saka Sofa, which is maybe one of the world-renowned sites now. Yeah. All right, so Issa calling back now. Let me hear what he has to say. Big Issa, Big Issa. What you want to worry about now?
Somebody just come in the shop.
Yeah, man.
I want to ask you, why wouldn't they register that as a big chance? That was like a 1-on-1.
I think no, look guys, look Bows are never registered as none. Look, I'm gonna give it, look, six chances created. They scored three of the 6, and Whisper goal was not a big chance. Whisper goal was just a goal from outside, so it not registered as a big chance. You get me?
Right.
So the next 3 was 1 from Bobby Reid and 2 from Leon Bailey. All right. Obviously, if you want to put, yeah, but I think I said it was a big chance, and Marlon said no. The keeper cut the angle off and came out. So the target was closed. Leon Bailey have the empty goal. Nobody in it, no keeper in it, nothing in it. It's just an empty goal. You need to put it in the spot, and that's it. The next one, what he got, he was more centrally. So all he needs to do is guide it to the goal. So those are big open chances, big open goals.
Well, just like you, I consider that as a big chance because Shamar opened his body and tried to place it to the far post. But I mean, a lot of intelligent strikers, their post was open there too. Could have smashed that near post, or what he did was try to put it at far post. So I consider, just as you, that as a big chance too. You know what I mean? I think that was a good chance. And even Antonio tried to get after the keeper push it to that side. Antonio was this close to actually getting the rebound off the skin. You know? So I know they're not going to put the Antonio one down as a chance, but I mean Shamar's one, I would consider that as a big chance. Because he was actually steering the keeper though.
Well, I just told the fans that you're gonna try and do that because true, you are the protection team for the Phoenix clan. You know.
Cool,
That me tell them, you know, before you come back, you know.
One thing we worry about is the disrespect. Just one.
No, but what mean about disrespect? I just tell you, say because you know what? That's the. No man. We're not disrespecting each other, man.
A little while, you know. And sometimes that helps it with keeping the show balanced. You know what I mean? Make people don't say, yeah, you get challenged. You know, that's why your show goes and nobody not challenge you about anything. though some people take it too far.
Yeah, yeah. But
The next thing I'm going to challenge you now. We're going to
yeah,
get on this. But
yes,
Bernard,
yes.
he showed the guy too much space to the line. Like when we see him opening body, which was good, that is the right position. But I think he was too far to his right.
All right. So
The player get down there too easy.
Issa, we can do that easy. We can go later. We are going to discard,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cut it, put it in a discard, and then we do the measurement and do the mathematics. All right? Yes.
But before the mark here, did you say his positioning was good and everything was good? He was just late? That's what you're saying?
No. The first person said the guy passed him. So I asked him what passed him. Passed him down to the line because he showed him the line. So obviously he was giving him the opportunity to go there so he could try to get a block in. But the Ishmael talk as if the guy passed him and get into the penalty box by himself. That never happened. That never happened. So
he showed him the line, but me and say he showed him too much.
yeah, but that was what I was arguing, you know. But obviously, these men want to worry me so much. They might try change the narrative as to what me saying. And that's how I me to argue with Ishmael saying. You know. But that once the argument start here, it's like the man I'm in our group and them say, yes, man, let us start war. Them a plan how them a come for war. Me give up.
We just think him showing me too much. But other than that, play, he had an outstanding game. You know what I mean? A very outstanding game.
Here.
Amen low.
Go ahead.
Amen low. But I would say Damon Low, he even like spurts of very, very good plays, and then sometimes he becomes so rash. Some people say he's sort of an enigma, you know what I'm saying? At this moment, he looks so great. I mean, he can give us one a little bizarre moment. You know? That's the thing with him some of the times. But I hope he gets consistently good where during games we can just expect, a lot of good from him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think with these players coming in, clearly it's gonna be tough for him to staple on his starting spot. So he has to keep on performing because I just believe that even the guy is having a 10 game, he will figure a way. I think that's the walking red card thing was not a disrespect, you know. It's actually accurate, and I think the reason why he got so upset, it's because it was accurate, because walking red card does not mean you get the red card every single time. You're always towing the line towards getting. And every time this man plays, he's towing the lines towards getting a red card. Even when he gets.
And the funny thing is, the two games we get the two yellow cards early, and it's like we didn't have to handle like we had no more because at one point we thought he was going to get a second yellow in both of the games, and if I probably want different refs some other day, he could have gotten the second yellow.
So we respect the baller, but at the same time, he's an edgy player. He's an edgy player. He's an edgy player. So, and Deshaun Bernard has something similar to him, you know. I don't know if it's because he don't know the area, because when I'm watching him in the league, he does not look the same. But obviously he knows that league. But so far he looks like that because he's fast. He can recover. I saw him came in a few challenges and it was very tough, very very tough. So we have some work to do, but I like what I saw, you know. All right, so big Issa busy. Good thing he will be suspended for the last game, and not the knockout game. Well, Spengdan, yes, we are definitely going to need him if we don't have Ethan Pinnock, but hopefully we have Ethan Pinnock by then. Yes, was thinking Bernard is Nana Jr. Yeah, man, but I think if you watch him in the championship and stuff, you would realize that he's a different quality player. Like you watch him for years, like watch him over the years and realize he's not the same player that what he's doing here. So more likely he's not familiar with the system, and then when you get a few games, you saw his style changes. But if you look at all the games that Damian Lowe plays in the same competition, it's the same thing happening. So we can't be talking about this for 3 years and say the player is a different player as to what we are seeing for 3 years every single game. You get me? He's a quality player, But he's a player that the coach will be. I don't know how to put it. Coach will like the player, but once he's on a yellow card, the coach does believe that he can't trust him anymore. That's the best way to put it. You get me? Yes. So Issa look like he is. Them take him away. All right. So we're gonna make him finish up in point. Yeah, man. Do your thing, big boss, man. Do your thing. Guys, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Once it's finishes, we done out here, and we will start or something. Warren Webster said, "So who will start Sunday? I think you're gonna get Mariappa, and him start Sunday because I don't think he wants to disrupt the two in midfield. I think he wants to keep the two in midfield. Low plays better with Pinnock cause he doesn't have to be playing sweeper, Mirak says. Alright. But yesterday he never had to be playing sweeper. Obviously the only time he had problems Mirak was when Javian Brown get beaten. Because Bernard can do his own work. He never needed any help from Low. You understand me? So Low is just focusing on mainly the right hand side to go back over to cover Javian Brown's situation. You finish up your point, Big Issa.
So can you confirm that Low is gonna miss the game because of yellow card?
Yes, that's how the rules go. That's how the rules go. 2 yellow cards in the first 3 games, you miss the next one. So if he had not picked up a yellow card now and pick it up after, he would miss it. Let me make sure to give you it here. I'm gonna go on Google to show you. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, the thing is, it's good that you got it now, so you miss the this game already for the games in the knockout round. You know?
Yeah.
So we can have it ready. What do you think the coach gonna do in the this game? Do you think he's gonna start you think he's gonna make like more than 3 changes like to the starting lineup?
No. I think he's gonna make 1 or 2 to 3 two I think 2 or so. Damian Lowe obviously. Alright, so yellow card is 1 point. 2 yellow card is 3 points. A direct red card is 4 points. And a yellow card following the direct red card is 5 points. Alright, so that's how they do it in it. But I'm trying to get the yellow card rule. Yeah, that's what they said. 2 yellow cards in the group stage. Whichever game, 1, 2 are back to back, side to side, you miss the next game. Yes, it carries over. That's what they said on the Wikipedia. So it has to be right.
You think Forest probably get a game in the last game?
Yeah, but look, the problem is that nobody look. The reason why I said it's not going to be a chop and change thing, it is because of what we're seeing here. Jamaica need goals because they're already 3 goals behind United States. Unless you're telling me that you don't want to come first, and that would be madness. Like, why would they not want to? Why would they not want to come first? You understand me? When majority of the better teams, Mexico will be playing tonight, and if Mexico beat 80, they are going to be in the bracket at first. So so how it goes, guys? Every second place team will meet the first place team because it's only 2 brackets. So every second place team will meet the first place teams. So that's how it's going to work. You get me? Yes, so you have Mexico. Mexico will go over the next bracket. So Jamaica will be one of the second place team if they finish second over the Mexico bracket. And if Canada win their group, they're going to go over there as well. You understand me? So you're going to always have an odd match. That makes no logical sense, you know?
Is the bracket already formed out?
Yeah. Let me give you Concacaf Gold Cup so I can give you the bracket and everything. Yeah, it's here. I'm gonna just put it up on the screen for everybody, the bracket. So we know A and B. We know our group and everything. So let me just give it to you right here. So for Group A, runners up of Group A faces winners of Group D. So look, you have the quarterfinals, right? You have the quarterfinals and you have the semifinals. So look, if we are in Group A. So if we come second, as though we are in second now, we would have been facing the runners up of Group D, which is Canada, Guadeloupe, Guatemala, and who is it? Somebody else. I missed the next person. So that is the group that we are going to be facing first. If we come second, if we come first, we would have faced the runners up of Group D. So if Guadeloupe and Canada goes through, we would have faced Guadeloupe instead of Canada. If we win the group. So you get me? Yeah. So that's what it says. Yeah, man. Take your time, big boss. We'll link up next time. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
The link up, say for now.
Yeah, man. So this is the difference, guys. This is the difference. So if you hear the quotes, it starts the strongest squad. This is the reason why he starts the strongest squad, because it makes perfect sense to do so, just to get the goal difference up and running. All right, Canada come in second. Okay, well, if Canada come in second, Mirac, Mexico ain't coming second. You understand me? Yes. Look. All right, look now, look. How it sets up. Jeff, what my brother?
Did I call it on the show?
Yeah, man. You're the on the show. You're the on the show. So give me a take.
Honestly, I personally think that the team performance yesterday was very well. Could have been better just because of the missed opportunities. To be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll tell you right now, I would have liked to face a USA team on a day like yesterday, because I think I would have beat them.
You think you'd have beat them on a day like yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the midfield could have played a better game.
Okay.
And
But
I think on
but
a day like yesterday, I think our midfield would have
But
beaten.
Jeff, I think the United States looked better yesterday as well in their movements than
Oh
than
yeah.
our team. So you need to go and watch the
Guess
USA
what?
team. Go and watch
No,
them. Them look at.
me now watch them beat 6-6. Me now watch them
No,
beat
no,
them
no,
again.
no. You now watch the
Cause
team.
we know play them against USA.
Yeah, but you call like want to watch them team for that reason. You watch it for the movements because you want to see how far them are gonna reach. At first, I had questions to say if them can win the competition, but you see when I saw how they are improving game by game, I'm saying I think they can win the competition too. They are one of the favorites. At first, I was saying it
Yeah,
because they were the favorites, but now I'm saying it because they are legitimately good.
JD, I tell you this. I'm not only gonna say United States is good in the zone and in regards to Concacaf. I will say this. You see the way probably because I live in the United States, but you see the way how they're developing their football and how rapid it's growing. I think anybody around the world need to kind of be worried, and the way how they export their talent. But even the way the MLS players are playing right now, I mean, they are coming, JD, and they are somebody we need to take into consideration for holding this what do I call this confederation to a high level for another couple of years. You understand me? But that's just my take on it. And the players them and in the game, I really want to tell Bailey had a wonderful game. But I'll be 100% honest with you. I've seen him have better games. You understand me? And not score any goals.
Okay,
You
okay,
see?
yeah. Okay.
You see? And that's not a knock against him neither. Because I feel like the team is also playing with makes a difference. And I think a lot of people have beat him and not take that into consideration.
Uh,
You understand me?
well,
Um,
when we are here, Jeff, we talk on both sides. I gave him credit, and I took away credit from him as well because I'm mentioning everything. I'm not covering up anything. I'm not a propaganda channel. I'm a straightforward whatever happening in the channel. The thing because I
great
know you.
performance is
Yeah,
of
continue. No,
great performance is of I'm not gonna say a player all the while, but we expect him to take the chance that he got.
okay.
You understand me?
So you expect him to
And
take.
his class is obvious. His
So,
class is
so
obvious.
why am I feeling a little bit biased right there? What do you mean him to take the chances of him get? Same that take the
Like, I
chance.
feel like, I don't know, I'm saying, he took the chance,
Okay,
Cause,
okay. Oh yeah, man. Fix up
yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah.
no,
Because
yeah, you're not
me I wonder.
gonna,
Oh yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's what I
Yeah,
said.
me,
You're not gonna change the mind
no,
game.
and that's me I give opportunity to make sure you say the right thing because me I wonder who
Yeah.
miss the big empty goals them because I never him.
No, no, you want me say about Bailey performance. We
Okay.
don't have to get too deep in that car. Can't balance the Bailey church. You
Yes.
understand me?
Okay.
Can't
Okay.
balance the Bailey church.
Okay.
You
Okay.
understand me? Bobby Reid, again, another one of them performance. It should have scored or the pass,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
Bobby Reid that. He plays a very silent game and come up very big. That is how I view Bobby Reid.
So be
You
honest.
understand
Be
me?
honest. That Bobby Reid chance. I think is a big chance that one. Bobby Reid or Leon Bailey two chance them. Which one did I say at the big? What the
Bailey.
clearest
Bailey.
chances them? Now Bailey two
Bailey
chances them
chance.
because I think that
Yeah,
Bobby
Bailey
Reid
two
he was
chance.
at an angle and it was kind of locked off. So only way he could have scored unless him go far post and maybe go top bins far post them.
No, let me say this. You see Bobby Reid chance, we're not gonna knock Bobby Reid for the effort, you know. Because I understand where man doing. I don't know if many people even see it, you know. Bobby Reid might have seen the man out there corner, he might have think to the goalkeeper see him, you know. Jelly. I think to the keeper would have stayed to him right side, you know. And he
Mm-hmm.
would have just clipped it near post. That's what I saw when I saw the opportunity.
Okay.
As much as, you know, yeah, the player was wide open. But all of that, listen to me, man. Only for footballer, we speak a chance and that is the ball is wrong. You understand me? The two midfielder them I feel like set the pace. You understand me? Latibeaudiere being on the ball, you know, even being in a deeper position, it looks very good. I mean, Lambert does not even have to be on the ball to see what he do. You understand what I mean? And when he gets on the ball, I don't think he wastes any chances on the ball. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Even if he have to take it away from a man, he might lay it off. He might look for Latibeaudiere, or he might spread it, or he might put it wide. Or even if he have to put it back. Now, I think a lot of people are under, I heard you talking about it just a while ago before I called. I think the Sean Bernard's performance, a lot of people are calling it average because of the whole when so-called make them score. Like, no. I personally think that he made the right call by pushing him to the side. The man not go pass him. I would have the only thing would be the man on the cross. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
That is how I looked at it. You understand me?
Okay.
But
Fair
I
enough.
can tell you, he's a hell of a game. And when you say he's the same thing as Damian Lowe, I'd like to tell you, just he's like as far as aggressiveness, he's just a tad bit lower. But he will go in for the slide tackle. He will push a man off of the ball. And he will go right through you. You understand what I mean? So as you do say, he's not too used to the Concacaf. And he was playing alongside an experienced player. So I think his temperament would have been toned down by Damian Lowe. You know, talking to him a lot.
Okay.
You
Okay.
understand me? And especially, I think as the game went on, you saw him grow. And I think when Taxi went off, too, that was another thing. When Taxi go off of the field, you see him start pressure a little bit more. If you understand what I mean. Because I think Taxi was talking a whole lot. And when Taxi came off the field, the key.
Okay. Take with Jeff. And let me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, still there. Still there. Okay. Okay. Me think I take. Let me take it away. All right. So.
Now,
I finish up Big Boss because me try rush out before 2 hours.
okay. The left back and the right back and carry them shoot them change, they get 45 minutes.
45
Anything
minutes.
they did was justified. You understand what I mean? The left back and the right back. I think when the Brown start and we
Brown
can see
and
where
Taxi.
the coach is going with. Yeah, Brown and Taxi. But when Brown started, I can tell you say I see what the coach are going Brown and start using him as a wing back. That is what I see with Brown. Not as much defensive. And Taxi, probably the same thing. Lembisika and Bell is going to be his defensive lineup. And it's clear. You understand? Blake is Blake. But apart from that, I think it was a good game.
The one goal I now worry about the one goal they score against. But again, great performance from the boys. I don't want to talk too much about the substitutions. I think what's his name? Johnson. Johnson's substitution was the best.
Okay.
Johnson's substitution, I think. Hey, I want to tell you something, you know, JD. I don't think people giving that boy the rating they deserve, you know. Johnson, you know.
We gave him a rating.
He's a true leader among men, you know.
Yeah, but
I don't think you see when he come on.
Jeff, we never say that, Jeff. Yeah, the problem is, you know, Jeff, you talk generally, and we say the same thing what you say. So you just a vice where you hear other people say, and you're upset about that. You understand me? We analyze games, we don't just talk. Yes, it look like you just say with other people. Yes, because me say the same thing what you say. Me say him stop our team from go downhill after leading 3-0 because I strongly believe we were losing the ball and losing our heads as well.
So we can't share the same sentiment. Why we follow everything?
No, but you say a lot of people and this and that. You never much people on my channel.
No. When I say that, you know, I'm not talking about specifically what might have this game, you know. I'm talking about things of the past. And because he's coming off of the bench. You understand what I'm getting at, JD?
Yes, but that is down to the coach, and maybe the coach want to play no progressors, so that's how it goes still. But you share the same belief as yourself as well. Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate the platform.
What am I gonna do, man? I'm gonna plug in back the phone call so I can take some of my people. I'm not gonna make nobody stop derail my actual technology them. Yeah, so I'm gonna plug in my phone call so you can call in when you're ready and we take the call them, yeah? Alright, respect big boss.
Walk good here?
Yeah, me in my house, me now know where I walk go. So yeah, alright. Every day about walk. When I walk go, me barely walk. You know, so, yeah, be a comedian call you. So people, we explain that part of who will finish where, if certain situation. You get me? Yeah. So if you're gonna try avoid certain things, not saying that you're trying to act like you ain't good. Oh my God. Just in something else, you know. Yeah. So guys, I'm good. Respect Jeff. Jeff for that talk. Them said Jeff might not good. JD, don't buck your toe while going to your bedroom. Oh, Jesus, you guys just want to come in and say all sorts of things. Guys, make sure to smash the like button, share and subscribe. We still took a few calls. I will try to organize the setup because this machine is a big machine. So sometimes some of the things I have to set it properly. So I have to sit down and work on it, you know? Yeah, so give me a little time before I get the calling in. Yeah. And I'm gonna screen the callers them because I'm dealing with professional things, you know? Yeah, I'm dealing with professional people and professional ways, you know. I'm not fighting anymore. I'm done with Jamaican fighting, you know. I'm the professional because a lot of people don't like the fighting, you know. So we're trying to improve the thing, people. So for the Guadeloupe, the St. Kitts game, guys. How much you think the result will be? How much you think the result will be? Give me some prediction. We'll leave here with a prediction. And if you can, make sure to check out the Reggae Girlz. I will try to produce a link for that. Maybe I stream both games, the 80 game and also the Reggae Girl game. Gonna try and get the link for it so you can get to see it. So let me know. Alright. Who trouble you? Nobody in trouble me. Alright. Akeem says 6-0. Alright. Akeem, we might need one more up on the 6, you know, so why not put up a 7? For me, okay, you see you stunner when I set up. When I want to hear my prediction. So oh me I gotta get for make 15,000 videos as well. Why me can't get the luxury for make 15,000 videos because I love make videos? Eh? Why me can't get the luxury? For make Al Grimson gone down the road, barely uptown, me downtown before I make my prediction. Why me have to just make my prediction now? You get me? Me want to make 17 million videos as well. That's me. Uh, my red reggae boy shirt, my blue tie. Jamaica team is unpredictable. It's JD. It's a wait and see. So if you're gonna say it's a wait and see, you're telling me that we're coming second. Then you know. Would you guys be okay with second? Let me know. Would you guys be okay with the second place and you take on anybody else? Eh? You take on anybody else. Let me know if you are okay with that wait and see and take on anybody else. Jason dead with laugh. but my what I call him, my accountant and my lawyer said I should not make 16,581 million videos. You understand me? Yes, they said I should just make the one video. Yes, because it's not good for my health. You know, doing 50,000 streams and 75,000 videos is not good for your health at all. No, prefer to top the zone. Second is okay, but I want number one. Okay, second is okay. All right, all right. One thing we are going, we start get big. Yo, oh, we can win. Yo, one game winner 1 year. You know, one game winner 1 year. I know we are gonna go bigger than all the other teams. But I mean, I tell you, people, I want first. I want first. The more games these guys get, without getting the hardest opponents, it's going to be better for them. That's all I'm telling you. All right. Mirac 3-1 Jamaica win in the St. Kitts game. They are destined to come second because I have a feeling that USA scoring more than 2 goals against Trinidad. More than 2 goals. Win going to flow like river now, JD. Well, I'm telling you, I want to see that river. I'm gonna wait until 3 games. If we get 3 wins in a row, then me go start, you know, you go see the confidence coming in, you know. JD, the USA wasn't pleased with the level of score they won by because they feel Jamaica will score 6. But Marlon, you believe Jamaica will score 6? That way I ask you. Not where United States say. The United States personnel tend to overhype everything because they see the name on the paper them. You understand me? But what you believe. Are we going to 6 a team? What you believe. Give me your stance on it. What you believe. O'Neal Dawkins says 10-0 JD. We will shell down. St. Kitts. Boy. If we get St. Kitts 10, you know, may I tell it. May I tell you, man. Guys, if we get St. Kitts 10, me now wait for the third game. For start. Show a little bit of emotion. Alright? Yes. Yesterday we saw one striker miss 2 clear goals. So we need to work on our scoring. Thank you very much, Dean. But everybody else have 50 where I score, you know? Ralston Watson said Jamaica win 6+. I will say 3+. Let me put Jamaica 3+. Jamaica 3+. 3+, just like what I said, 3+ for United States. But once I saw it started and I saw a team have 100% possession, I have never seen a team has had 120% possession until yesterday. You know, United States kicked the ball off from their center circle, from the goal kicking part. It was ridiculous. Yes, I don't think Jamaica will be that dominant as towards the ball retention, because Jamaica is not a better team than United States and ball retention and pressing. It's not. It's just not. So we need to pay respect to that, and maybe that's the reason why they score so much goals. All right, or maybe that's the reason why they score less goals because they want to build up through the thirds. We could score even more because we use different transitions. You get me? Yes, but we are not as good as them with the build up. So we have to give them respect as to that. You know, I think they could have scored around 16 more, but they never scored. Marlon said, JD, Jamaica scoring 7 or 8-0. and USA winning 3-1 over Trinidad. So Marlon saying that in Jamaica winning it. All right. Thank you very much for that one. Hank Hill says it was a great game. Jeremy and Blake said, JD, we need at least 7 goals to tap the goal. No, we know what we need. That's why I'm asking how much we are gonna slap them up. B Douglas said, JD, who will we face if we win the group? More than likely, we will be facing I think Guadeloupe will come second, you know. Let me give it a group D. Let me give it a group D. Group D is Guatemala, Guadeloupe, Canada, Cuba. So Guatemala already in 3 because they defeated Cuba. Cuba and Guadeloupe, Canada and Guadeloupe drew. And I think both of them will actually go through. So I think we are gonna face Guadeloupe. We played Guadeloupe already. Obviously, they are better than now, but we are also better than now because we had Alva Spoil and those guys, and Phaeton and those guys chopping up Alva Spoil. You understand me? Yes. But now we have Brown and Lambakisa. Yes, they can get chopped up just the same. Because I saw Overy chopping up Lambakisa yesterday, but Lambakisa is a man, you're going to chop him. Because he's not the Jamaican type where you get a pile or a salad and stop play. He's gonna continue. So I love the determination from Lambakisa there, you know? Yeah. So Guadeloupe. I think I will take Guadeloupe than a Canada people. Come on, man, stop disrespecting Canada, talking about it's the same thing. It's the same thing if we play Canada or we hype so people. Just answer me that one question and then I'm done. We hype so? Like why are we so hype? Why are we so hype? Like why? Why? Like just give me a short answer. Why are we so hype? Because we just diss up Canada and we diss up Trinidad and we are diss up Canada now. Or any one of them and nothing. And then if the man them don't go and win, you know, so we set up the youth them for fail always. Because if the man them not go and beat the Canada where we claim this is a big either team, you understand me? Then we start going on the mentions that tell them about their mother and all sorts of things. So sometimes it's we actually do these things. But I wanted to know why we are so hype as a culture. But we don't hear the answer. I'm gonna wait an answer. But we need to give them respect, man. I will take Guadeloupe over Canada, guys. Come on, let's be real, man. Canada better than Guadeloupe, people. Stop disrespect the Canadian. So, guys, we have reached the end of the video. Them hype, and then when the team doesn't do well, they act as if it's the end of the world. And but then that's why I tell you, say, them a beat at the ball for no reason, you know, because when I'm here giving them the stats and show that the stats is actually in the balance and you can show the next team some respect. They don't want to show the team respect because they want to get angry after to fight the ball at them. That's what I realize, you know. Dean, I'm starting to learn. That's what I realize. Yes. And that's what I realize. So it's true, Dean. True, Dean. That's what I realize, man. We love war too much, so we make up things to war. Alright, so guys, smash the like button. Let me see if we pass 2 billion. Let me see. Alright, we have not passed 2 billion as yet, so smash the like button, guys, on your way out. We are done. Alright, well said, you can never satisfy a Jamaican fan. Never. Me hear some man say, them not respect nobody. Alright, you see me I try to tell you. Guys, I'm learning, you know. While I'm here, I'm learning and realize why we are causing so much problems, you know. It's because we keep on a set this high bar. And JD Send Kits might go bunker and play super defensive. Okay? Well, Jamaica proved that they can defend, they can break down low blocks, you know. Yes, so people, I am done out here. So smash the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. We are out. Take care. Bye-bye. Sleep good. Walk good. And just be good.